Yes, he does.
Alrighty, minute and a half.
I don't know what you're talking about. Someone already started.
Yeah, well, so did I.
I gotta get rid of
this. Talking about.
The static on my mic for some odd reason.
Static in this line forever and ever.
Yeah, someone forgot to change the date.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, goodness.
I hate when that happens.
It's even worse when Firefox is not responding on that tab.
It's worse when the thing wants to patch and take forever, and it says on the patch notes that if you're first patching to R37, you're going to have to patch from 0 to 322.
There is a note on that, by the way.
Yeah, I just read it.
Why do you sound so low today? I don't know.
Because I'm always low.
Yeah.
Laz is always high, so it balances it up.
Hey now. I resemble that remark. Raceland hanging out on the lot.
Is there a patch this morning, by the way?
No. Spiff hasn't been here in a while.
Quiet on the set. You ready to roll intro?
Ready when you are. Say when.
When?
Waiting for Laz to say when.
And roll intro.
Oops.
We're killing these smalls.
$5.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the lot. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the lot and doing nothing but standing on the lot.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault. And great everybody, this is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
We have the Attenwood sitting there with an axe live at the Portalarium offices just waving hello. And yes, welcome to today's show. Today is Wednesday, January 11th, 2017 here in Shroud Avatar. How's everybody doing out there today?
Just great.
Hey,
I don't.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey,
Oh
we've
my
got
God, that's Arius.
M60's back in the stream as well, so welcome back, M60.
Oh, welcome. Showing up today, and of course, welcome to the stream, everybody. If I didn't already just say that. Again, today's stream, we got some. We do have a live feed right now inside the Portalarium offices. We've been getting ready for today's holiday party down at the offices. Winfield's down there getting things set up. Jack will be down there a little bit later on this afternoon.
Yeah, I don't have the gallery view of all the Portalarium stuff, so I can't see anything that they're doing over there. So, yeah. But yes, I will be down there probably in a couple of hours.
But we just had the Attenwood walk by. He's carrying an axe, and we will be bringing This is going to be happening down at the offices tonight. I hear there's going to be 19 of the community members going to be joining them who have RSVP, along with the 30-plus employees with their significant others or friends or dates or whatever it may be that they be bringing to the party. We're going to be on the robot. Saw Richard earlier, and Richard's in his office right now, so I'm hoping that he's going to be there long enough to attend. We saw Starr walking around, and of course said hello to Chris. Boys are having a good time. They're working hard down at the offices, and we're going to get to help them celebrate today by, of course, joining in the holiday-funded party. Now, I do believe it's not too late. There is a cloak associated with this event, so that if you want to get the holiday party cloak, all you got to do is go to the forums. We'll be putting.
Well, we might as well look at that right now.
Yes, let's get that up on screen for all the boys and girls out there real quick.
I heard Meryl Streep was going to be there, and she had a nice long dialogue that she was going to do, but last minute she canceled.
Yeah, well, you know.
No fun. Yeah. Dun, dun, boom, boom, boom. I gotta find that.
Let's get this link out there for you. I don't know what that was all about. I still haven't watched that video. It was,
well, did you watch some Golden Showers videos?
No, I haven't had a chance to do that yet either.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's right.
I know. It's like, yeah.
Julian, how are you? Welcome. Where's our picture? You're going to surprise everybody here in Discord and show them a picture of your fabulous new
The new shirt? Oh, that would be...
Yes. Julian is the very first recipient of I
Love this funky shirt.
That's right. And he received his yesterday, and he will be taking pictures. He said he would put pants on for...
okay. Well, the pants are completely optional. But like
yeah, holiday, I know. But
yeah, for the holiday party cloak, we do need to cover that. They do need to... PayPal $5 to portal or purchasing at shroudoftheavatar.com through PayPal, and in the comments section they need to include their character name. They need to specify that it's for the holiday party 2017, and then also include their Shroud of the Avatar account email as well, and that's for that rare cloak. So yeah,
that is correct.
So yes. Oh, and he's washing it.
He's washing it.
Yeah.
Yes, they are machine washable, and they do take quite a wear and tear. I've had several shirts printed out through this company, and I'm very happy with their results. And of course, speaking of T-shirts, let's go ahead and pop this one in real quick.
Yeah, you're gonna show off the new shirts, especially when the new SodaCon shirts.
I'm only going to show off the front side because they have already undergone a transition. But just to show everybody how nice the print actually comes out on the shirt itself.
Is that going to actually be on the front, or is that going to be on the back? Because I figured the big logo is on the back.
On both, but on the actual T-shirt that's now available on the website, it actually has a small crest of the SodaCon up on the breast, and then people will be able to customize that with their character name as well when they order. Back of the shirt will be the full-size logo on the back now.
So
that looks nice.
I'm going to get mine with "We Are All Jack."
Oh, gotta get that one. We are all Jack.
We are all Jack. Yes.
Gotta make sure Jackknife gets one of those as well.
Yeah.
But yes, don't forget SodaCon tickets are available, as well as sales for the cloaks. The cloaks are limited to 1,000 out there, and you can go ahead and get yours. Go to sodaconaustin.org and check that out with that at the end of the show. But okay, how many of you guys are going to be attending tonight? Are you guys planning on joining us?
I'm gonna
tonight
be there.
room.
Yeah.
You're going to be live in person and hopefully helping MC with Winfield down there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was going to be eating food, drinking, and saying hi to people.
Well, why would you do that? Well, that's what the MC does. Around, you say hello to people. You know, I should have sent you a hat. You could have put it on the robot, and you can escort the robot around as your date down there.
Well, I need the new NBNN. I love this shit hat.
Yes, we have them available. We'll have to get one over to you. Got to get you some
new
stuff, and then
improved ones.
And then, of course, Thex, we got to get something out to you, my friend. Thank you for the work you've done on the new intro. Absolutely phenomenal. We love it, of course. And we love all the work that everybody's done. The WRFB radio team has gone out of their way to help the old intro. And then Thex has surprised us with an even newer intro. So you never know what you're going to get these
We're going
days.
to end up with a lot of different intros for the show.
And we're trying to bring it to a new level this year with all sorts of interesting new stuff. Of course, you can see we've brought you some updated camera angles, some camera feeds, and we're able to do a whole lot more this year. So
The show's too high tech for me now, man.
oh man, none, this is still low tech production as far as I'm concerned.
Back in my day, we didn't get online, we did lines.
That's right. Better believe it. That was our fantasy. That was quite the fantasy.
Yeah,
But,
I never did any of that. I'm like, what was that song by the Stray Cats? Don't drink, don't smoke.
What would you do?
Yeah,
I'm
but I both drank and smoked, but I didn't do all the other fun party stuff.
And who do we have poking around down there in the offices right now?
I don't know. I would have to be looking at Zoom, then I'd be able to tell you.
They just went into the break room, or the conference room.
I see Jack's green screen.
Yes, you do. Yep.
But anyway, moving right along, there's welcome to the stream, Gix. Prince. You know Prince.
Now I can't get to it. Yay!
How does he get a Prince title? Or is he playing Prince in purple?
Well, he does other weird things.
Yes, yes he does.
Now I can
Is
see.
any ballet moves to be previewed out there? That, of course, the audience would always love to see. But, of course, 30-second delay, if there is.
Well,
Would
you
Gix
also-
like a shower?
yes, he would.
Well, no. You can always give him one. You don't have to ask. Yeah, just bring the showers right on over.
I feel like
I
I'm
like-
going to have to take a shower.
I love this shit. I
You're
tell
gonna
you.
have to take a golden shower. I might be able to help with that.
I don't know. Just be careful what you do down at the offices. Don't be whipping it out in front of the audience down.
What are you talking about? I would never do anything like that.
No, you would never drop your pants in front of a large audience of people ever. No, that would never happen anywhere.
Never.
Where did that chaotic of New Britannia tag come from?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about,
That
Smalls.
thing? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that thing.
It's one of these two things.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Mine are on the desk as well.
Yeah. Okay, so you ready for today's stand-up, or yesterday's stand-up corner?
Yesterday's stand-up corner, yes. Let's go ahead and do yesterday's stand-up.
Are you sure about that?
Nah.
Okay, so yesterday's stand-up corner, remember stand-up corner is where the devs sit there and say, hey, I'm working on this today, I worked on this yesterday, something random gets written down, then it gets eventually posted to the forums, and we get to read it and misinterpret it on a nearly daily basis. Oh, so this is yesterday, January 11th's stand-up corner. Remember today's, or actually, sorry, January 10th stand-up corner. Today's has already been posted. Whoops. So
Oh, very nice. And of
yesterday's
course,
stand-up
don't
corner.
forget if you want to play and drinking game is as we go through the stand-up corner. Every time I say the word bug, you take a shot.
That's right. So yesterday, Bob said that he was working on the pirate
Bob
galleon.
the Builder.
Pirate galleon.
Arr,
City
arr,
Hall.
arr.
Pirate Day again? Oh God.
Oh,
Yes.
everybody.
Let us please forget.
No. You can't forget that one. That one was too damn funny.
That will make this year's outtake reel. That's for sure. that will definitely make the outtake reel.
With how many different accents did I do? Very, very poorly.
Oh, they
You
were
went
all
gay
good.
Irish pirate for half a minute. It was hilarious.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, I would have to hear it to figure out what the hell I was doing. Yeah.
Next, now we need to go get some outtakes from the gay Irish pirate moments and slide them in. We got to start mixing this intro up a little bit now. You know.
Oh,
Yeah, let's get the date on that so I can look it up in the archive.
I think that was September 15th. I think that's
It's,
Talk Like a Pirate Day.
International Pirate Day. All you got to do is look up
Yeah.
International Speak Like a Pirate Day,
Talk
and
Like a
that's the
Pirate
day
Day,
it was.
yeah.
there
Talk
might
Like
be a
Pirate
whole
Day.
song that gets created out of that.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So
So
you know, if you want to start producing stuff like that for the radio, I'm sure we would love to have it on WRF.
I'm sure it will get played within 5 minutes of being posted.
WRF. That's right.
Over and over and over again.
Yep. So new guy Damon was working on the fire trap visual effects as well as pressure plates and the bug spray integration.
Bug.
So don't forget that dungeons are now going to actually have traps that are
Yes.
working. Yes.
Now these are very reminiscent of pressure plates and fire traps.
Running through Covetous and having the spike
Yeah.
traps come up. Yeah. So,
Oh, we've already got those in game, but I can't wait to see poison traps as well,
oh yeah, that'll
which
be
will
awesome.
probably be related to the pressure plates. We've got lock picking coming up down the line, so hopefully
it would be-
trapping
Yeah.
chests will be part of that.
Oh yeah. I was going to say it would be nice also if there was some randomization within the placement of the traps within the dungeons. And so that way you don't get this is where it's going to be. And that way, every time they go into it, they don't know exactly where the traps are going to be. It could populate every single node of the traps.
Ooh,
that would be cool.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, it would, right?
It's, you're mining some silver ore, and you hit a pocket of noxious gas that poisons you as you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, I could dig that.
Yes. I mean, it's like
Thank
you have
you,
to.
sir.
You do have to walk around with that canary as well. So, hey. So then, moving right along from there, we do have Fletcher working on the clockwork armor.
Let's.
Kevin working on the clockwork dragon, and character art meeting. How are we going to art some characters?
I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with character personalization.
I don't know. Maybe I'll get my Duke head eventually. Since I was one of the first ones to submit the pictures for it.
First
Then
come,
first served.
little head.
That's right. Matt, the almighty Gix Vargach is working on the Mandarin duck and the catapult.
Yum.
So he's
Yum.
making dinner. So
Now we're gonna be able to eat that duck as well, right?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be delicious. Then Reed is working on the City Shogun Keep. Scotty is working on Xenos Player Home Lots.
Scotty Jones.
And I need to raise my volume since Spiff is now playing music.
No, you need to turn the music.
Well,
Music tends to
well
blow out all the other audio for some reason sometimes. I don't know why.
not on
It just
not on
does.
my stream, just because I'm a little bit more controlling of that. So over in design, we have Brandon working on Release 38 pets and bugs,
And cotton bug.
and merchants and Shogun assets.
Shogun.
That's right. He's gonna asset his Shogun. Yes, Seawolf
Sea Wolf.
working on the bugs and spurs and Rocks with leaves. Rocks with leaves.
With leaves.
What about rocks with lichen?
How about rocks with moss?
Lichen.
Lichen.
Lichen. I'm liking those rocks. Come on. I mean, if you're going to make it punny, make it punny, man. Yes, more golden showers. Dan is working on the new basement and ladders and player towns and coastal work.
Hey.
Fire Lotus is working on the Valhold NPCs.
Very nice.
Sanyo working on locks and keys in Blood Bay.
Blood Bay.
Lom!
Keys. We're getting places. We're getting places.
Yeah, we are. Pretty soon, my dungeon will actually be functioning. What are we gonna put in there? Sanyo, sorry, that was Sanyo. It's Lum the Mad.
Lum the Mad.
Still trying to figure out the Courage quest. As he works on High Vale and Resolute and Valhold. Sorcerer Steve is brooksiding the perimeter polish. I mean, as he's touching up Brookside, I mean, doesn't that already say perimeter polish already? I mean...
Oh, he's polishing Brookside. Yeah.
Okay, he's polishing Brookside, yes. Then Travis is working on the new dungeon, otherwise known as the Kobold Research Underground Lab. Yes, over in tech, Eric is working on bugs.
Bug.
And targeting updates. Targeting updates! And ladders.
Led, is that you?
No, Led's not here. Yeah. Then Jason's working on the home moving plan and task management.
Ooh, gotta love it. Finally starting to see this stuff come to fruition, people.
Well, earlier there was a tweet to Richard Garriott about moving homes and the ability to teleport between two separate homes. And Lord British implied that there might be the possibility of changing what home you're teleporting to in the near future. Although I think that may have just been, that may be ixnayed by Starr with the bind points. So we will see. Then moving right along from there, Wizard Smoke. Working on the NPC chat. And the home moving plan and chat tabs. And don't forget that one of the things that they've talked about is for the NPC chat is to integrate Ultima 7 as well as like the Skyrim interfaces. So that way the chat window would be the close-up picture of the NPC along with a list of keywords that you can choose from and then also the actual text chat, what you want to say to them. Then the Deathbringer one and only, working on platforming.
Platforms. Gonna put on those platform souls.
It's like pretty soon this is gonna be a jumping game. Taslo is working on
It already is a jumping game.
Well, for some, it's much easier than others.
I had to buy a whole new video card.
Just that we could jump onto, just so you could jump on top of a chair. Taslo,
right.
Taslo working on marketing support and refactoring login and IT direction. We won't discuss my keyboard and what I've actually had to do to my spacebar, because I actually have pieces of paper underneath my spacebar because it's completely jacked up.
Is to help build the spring.
Yeah, so I took a paper and rolled it into a cylinder so that way it actually like provide something so that way that I could use the whole spacebar, because otherwise I would only be able to use like a third of it to actually get the spacebar to work. It's pretty ghetto. I need a new keyboard soon. Then Tasla working on marketing support and refactoring the login and IT direction. Over in QA, Eric is working on forums and sanity and IT and childcare.
Childcare. Yes, put those children in our care, and we will make sure that they get eaten, taken care of
Eaten properly. Yes.
Properly. That's right.
What is that young calf? Venison? No, that's deer.
You're talking about veal.
Veal, yes.
Tender, yummy.
Veal, yes. So we're gonna have the veal form of children in game soon.
That's
it's
right.
It's going to be the veal thing.
That's right. We're here all week, all year. All the rest of Shroud and the Avatar, so try the veal, folks.
The worst puns ever.
And on special, babies via La Machine.
Oh, yeah.
I love my baby back, baby back, baby back.
My baby ribs.
Baby back ribs.
We're gonna do shit like that, so.
Yeah, then Reese is working on the sanity test.
Remember who said it first? We did.
Aaron said it first. Yeah.
That's nudge, wink, wink.
Sync issues and forums and regression and home moving plan. Well, Seraphina is working on the forums and the home moving plan and customer service. Our production management and useless overhead group, we had the Dippy Bird working on the leads meeting and IT in Blood Bay. Gorn with his red Speedo working on the leads meeting in marketing direction and add-ons.
But no business.
That's right, no business today.
He ain't got no business today.
Yeah, and Barrick in the middle of the week, still trying to catch up on the weekend, as well as party preparation.
That's right. Saw him this morning.
That's right. Hutch is working on the leads meeting and Shogun walls and material fixes and bugs.
Bug.
Lord British working on bugs.
Bug.
And leads meeting and weekly planning. Chaos was working on IT and released 38 tasks. And last but not least, the Dark Star, working on the leads meeting and Jira updates and weekly update and promotions and reviewing some assets.
Assets.
That's right. And that's what our devs were working on yesterday in Shroud of the Avatar.
That's right.
Avatar. That's right. Yeah.
One cannibal clown looks at the other cannibal clown and says, "Does this taste funny to you?"
Bum, 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 bum.
I don't know. Did it taste funny to you? It didn't taste funny to me.
Baby back, baby back.
Taste
I like that one, baby back.
Yep.
But yes, that is what the good folks down at the offices are working on as of yesterday. And again, we do have a sneak peek, like I said, up on screen here. You see the hallway of the offices down at Portalarian there. And as we're broadcasting here, you're seeing people like somebody just walking in the front door now casually.
That was Wizard Smoke.
That was Wizard Smoke. And again, we are preparing for this party tonight, so don't forget to tune in. We are going to be here. Well, that wasn't funny. Jeez. I tell you.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know this.
E flat.
Man, I got to lay off the peyote.
I'll tell you.
And come. Hey, there's Gix picking his nose. Yes.
Gex.
I need to put that on screen. I need to. I really need to.
And of course, yes. This is why we have a little preview up there. As we,
I don't have the preview up, so no one else got to see that. Although I finally moved it over. Need to add capture.
Now, of course, we will have a bunch more stuff like this coming on in the Zoom rooms tonight. And the Zoom room, you can find links located on the ndnn.info website. It's a little, but you'll see it. It says Zoom. Go down to Zoom, click on the Zoom app, download the link, and come on in, because we're going to be having some fun. Shroud, the Avatar Discord, where we'll be out there to, talking with the community, and the actual event is going to be held starting in-game in Hometown at Beric's house in Hometown. So when you get out to Hometown, all you got to do is hit Crier and look for Beric's house, and set a compass point for that, and that's where the party is going to be starting tonight.
What kind of point?
Compass
Points. You know that when the town crier shows you the list of people who live there, you can click on that person and set a compass location.
A compass?
Yes. Compass location, yes. Would you like us to demonstrate it for you?
Oh, thanks.
We can, that's what we're here to do. We're here to help.
Not a compass point, a compass point.
That's my point.
Yeah,
well.
that's what she said.
A com plus point? What?
I don't know. So what else have we got in today's news? Of course, Richard's book came out yesterday.
Yeah. Did you read it yet?
I haven't even got my copy yet.
Laz hasn't even read Blade of the Avatar yet, so.
I have not. I don't want to divulge. I don't want to get too much. I already know too much about the storyline right now. And yes, while I've been here through all this stuff, I haven't really explored the storyline. I'm really waiting for it to be finished so I can get it in the final. But of course, we run around testing things out and playing it, so I really don't know the whole storyline because I have not yet read the book. So while I know quite a bit about this world, is to know. Imagine that. Laz admitting he doesn't know everything.
Laz doesn't know anything. What are you talking about?
I don't know Jack. Oh, I do know Jack.
It's all your fault too. I figured out how I'm going to capture the gallery view. If only I could add more. Well, I'm just doing it as a window capture, so that way whenever I do the monitor capture, I can get everything, so people can see some pictures.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, we had a couple articles we wanted to touch on and talk about coming out of today's newspaper. And of course, for those of you guys who don't know, we do publish a daily newspaper every single day of the week.
Before we go there, because I don't have it up yet, did we want to talk about prosperity tools?
You never have it up.
Prosperity tools first.
Well, as I look into that story again, that is a little bit of an older story, but yes, we can look at that. And the original commentary, and it's something that we had hit on a couple times, and we'll bring that up on screen for you folks here. Was somebody had posted this was starting back in August of last year, that the indestructible tools of prosperity were on sale indefinitely. And recently, I guess the topic had come up, whether somebody had just passed through, and we'll jump right down to that real quick. But commentary going down to, of course, now that we do have craftable or enchantable tools in the game that now beat or are better than the prosperity tools to a certain point, but that they also still come with bundles, and they'll still be available, still technically indefinitely. So the question is,
the only way to get them now, remember, is through the bundle purchases off the add-on store. So, but before the show, we also had Spiff, who actually wanted them to actually be on the in-game Kodo vendors.
Now, again, that was a valid point he brought up. If why not make them available if you're going to do that? Because the options are varied now, and who don't know what the options are, of course, you've got everything from the plain old tools, plain pickaxe, a plain harvesting knife, all that good stuff. And then there's this prosperity. There's the artisans, and then there's the ones that you can take the engraving tools. That's right. And we have a little bit more action down there. It looks like Chris going into the conference room with somebody else there.
Shh. They're having a meeting.
Shh. You think?
Maybe.
Well, I finally got my email from Richard, so we'll be able to go test a robot here in a little while. Didn't get to test it before the show, otherwise we might have given you a preview of that rolling around saying hello to people. But we're saving that good stuff for tonight, so.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I love on-air tests.
Oh, yes. This whole show has been nothing but an on-air test. You know that.
One big on-air test where Laz technical difficulties breaks everything.
Yeah, which I have to see how you sound. I haven't listened in earlier.
Oh,
Speaks
yeah.
crazy. All this crazy jargon.
I know. I love that in the intro where you're picking out all the different words that Laz likes to mispronounce. You definitely need reticule. How do you say reticle again?
Rectical?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Reticles,
See,
That's just asinine.
We have nothing but we all.
We have nothing but what?
I says we all have recticles.
I disabled mine.
Mine's winking at you.
No, not that reticle. Not that one.
The time sink is real.
That is true. That in itself is true. The time sink is real. If you guys got to tune in last Friday.
The two things that he included right after that are the fact that we spend all of our time standing around not doing anything, which is the exact opposite of time sink. I noticed the irony.
I don't know. Is it? Think that I'm standing around doing nothing? I don't know.
Exactly. Time sink. I'm doing nothing.
Now, in truth, I say doing nothing, but I spend more time socializing, chatting, and trying to make new friends than most anything else these days.
All while standing on your lot.
That's right.
I tell you what. I've been out in the world and I go running around, and I'm surprised by the number of people I run into who stop and wave help and go, "Wow, it's great to meet you." I had one just yesterday. It's great to meet you out in the wild was the comment, because we're almost always here in Owl's Head. So to see me running across the world map over in Novia, to some people is just, and get a lot of comments from folks going, "Oh, hey, great to see you out here. Nice to see you in person, running around playing the game. Love the show." And just knowing that people watch and they're aware of what we're doing out here, and when they do see us, it's funny to see those comments, because people know that guys are sitting our asses here in Owl's Head.
Yeah, seeing Laz out in Novia is like seeing a unicorn.
It is, except the unicorn is not my horn. Oh my. Purple rain. We have to give him an excuse for that now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Purple rain.
Cheesy writing, golden showers, Laz and Jack show.
Hey,
I don't know. You just can't make this shit up.
Do we have any R. Kelly in the playlist anywhere? I'm feeling like a little R. Kelly today.
I don't know.
A lot of people have felt R. Kelly today.
I don't.
You could get Dave Chappelle's version.
I don't think I have that in the library, as it may be.
Library?
Library?
Library? In the librarian?
Check your compass.
Check your compass.
Check my compress? What?
Where's my
Why don't you
compass?
go to Hulu and watch the trial of R. Kelly on Boondocks?
I don't know if I want to do that.
You might want to. Oh yes. So going back to the Daily Britannian, we do have some interesting information from Caballero with caballero.info, where he's been putting together a bunch of videos about market watches. And he's been visiting vendors and going through and visiting those vendors and making comments about prices, things like that.
This is again, I would like to I guess he's putting them out there for the public, so of course we give him credit, give him the creds. But let's go ahead and I'm just going to put his website up here. And I do want to get in touch with him, and I want to start hopefully doing a market and featuring some of this stuff, because he's another streamer out there. And he originally I became aware of him when we had the Lord British death, and he picked it up and ran with it and ran a clip, showing Lord British actually dying to the mass mob. But he's been doing a whole series of these, and I'm just going to go ahead and click on this and get to his YouTube.
Get to his caballero.info website.
And he's got the channel of the Avatar. And he's got some pretty great videos out there. He's one of the other main streamers who is actually actively producing regular content out there, like ourselves. Not just streaming, but producing clips of pertinent information. He's got a whole thing on the market watch going on out here. So if you look at him and check out the Caballero show, he's doing some really cool stuff and a lot of good information out there. And hopefully, him. I see him in game every once in a while. Want to start previewing some of this stuff and showing you some other folks out there, and hopefully we can get some more streamers like this out in the world for everybody's entertainment. I love this shit, I tell you.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
It's great. Not just good, it's great.
It's awesome. What are you talking about?
It's bad.
Funky.
And then we have a I don't know if we want to go on to the resource nodes discussion, because this is the interesting conversation by Starman.
Which tech? Where is that one at?
That's down at the bottom of the news. The economy section of the newspaper, as it may be.
Gotta find the economy. Might as well talk about
the economy, stupid.
I know.
Yeah, I guess we should show this to folks out there. Sitting here talking about the newspaper, but not showing it to everybody.
Okay, so resource nodes. What do we want to talk about at resource nodes?
Well, there's a conversation that's starting here, and everybody's getting into it. Now, we've had our thoughts on it. Now, one of the big things that we've discussed was we're supposed to be seeing the diminishing returns on the resource nodes and harvesting in general out there. Last release, they were going to actually implement something that they decided to cut back. So, I haven't read this, but interesting topic of discussion, of course, is always something that is out there in the community.
Okay, but
up as we go.
What I was going to say is the discussion is talking about the fact that he has about 7,000 animal hides in a chest, and he theorizes that he's farmed 10,000. Yet at the same time, in order to acquire cotton or wood, it requires a lot of grind. So he's pulled in about 2,000 cotton, which sits in his chest, and he barely uses it. And he has a lot less wood than that.
We got all the wood he needs.
I don't. Wood is grindy.
Not if you go to a shard vault.
Let me tell you, getting the right wood. I know there's a joke in there, but seriously, as a wand maker, there's never enough wood. Like every bit of it can be used. It's crazy. It is grindy.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, it's like for an alternative to cotton, you can always farm it, just like Auchenshire and Markham Farms does. But wood, there's nothing. Ore is really easy to get because there's so many different mines available. I mean, the only thing that makes any of those mines a little bit difficult are the ghosts. And if you can find ways around them, then even easier.
Well, that depends on the skill level of the player, but seeing that the general player base is much higher skilled than if we had a whole bunch of brand new players, they would have a much more difficult time in those mines, especially certain mines in particular. So, where's the balance between, the high-end, more high-end player versus the newer player versus getting the resources that they need to obtain?
Yeah, all of that needs to be addressed, and hopefully it will be very, very soon.
After the party.
After the party.
After the party. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's all have a party and get drunk first, and then we can address that. But moving right along.
You act like it's calendar time or something.
Oh no, I wouldn't be insinuating anything like that, would I?
It's calendar time.
It's calendar time on lunch
with Laz and Jack.
Keeping this golden shower going for an hour is exhausting.
Yeah, it is.
I bet. I hope you're getting some leveling out of this.
He's got the XP pooled for it to keep that shower going all hour.
Tell everybody's wet.
That's right. It's a community calendar provided to us by nbnn.info. You can just go to nbnn.info, click on the calendar button to access the community calendar. Remember, this is a community-controlled and created Google Calendar. So if you wanted to be added to it and have everything you need to, get a hold of Laz, because I don't have permissions on it. Which means after the show, Laz is going to give me permissions just so that you can shut me up. Don't forget your VIP tickets are still available for SodaCon. Those will be listed and talked about every single day until they're gone, as well as the non-attendee cloak donations are available until they are exhausted. Remember, there's 1,000 of those.
So they get up and cloak no more. That's
right. And since it is early bird ticket time, that means there is a discount on that pricing still. And last I heard,
the lowest price the tickets will be
ever.
Early access. Yes.
And actually, yes, I've been meaning to give everybody an update on that. So while you're on that topic, let me just
be a couple of tickets available still, with the option to taking the Portalarium tour, which is led by Lord British.
Yes, and hang on one second, I will tell you. The other day there was only like 5 of those left available.
Okay.
And right now there are still 5 tour tickets remaining out of a dozen. And the limit of a dozen was set by Starr.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's not that we don't want to give everybody access to these tickets, but Starr said the limit's 12 for this personalized tour. The tour is going to be, like we said, Richard Lord British Garriott himself down at Portalarium, where you'll get to hear the history and all that fun stuff.
And you get to hang out with Lord British for an hour or two.
And yes, you get to hang out at the offices with that time. Absolutely. So well worth the price. A lot of the dukes and the lords and dukes and Lord of the Manors paid a lot of money to get that tour. So $300 is a pretty cheap price to pay for that.
Pretty cheap tour for me.
That's right.
Bribery.
Exactly. Today at noon, 3 and midnight, we have Two idiots that don't know what the hell they're doing, don't even know how to read, can't follow a schedule for the life of them,
Can't pronunciate.
definitely can't enunciate
that
or
guy.
pronounce a single word
This guy.
on a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack on WRFB.
Lunch. WRFB. That's a show called Lunch.
Yes.
We gotta bang that home a little bit more.
Yeah, well, see, I'm the one that has the problem enunciating clearly, whereas you can't pronounce anything correctly, actually.
Huh?
Yeah. See, yeah.
You mean,
Radio
you
Free
mean
Britannia?
Like
Exactly. Radio Free Britannia is on your Ether amplifier device in-game, or you can always go to wrfb.rocks or radiofreebritannia.com.
WRFB.
That's
What number
right.
comes after 2?
What number?
What number what?
What number comes after?
Tree.
Just checking.
Then,
You gotta go down to 30, 3rd, and 3rd, man.
at 4 o'clock
It's
this
a shitty area.
At 4 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, Maxiel and Garriott are going to have a rebroadcast of their Legion of Myth show at 7:30 this evening. Yes. There may or may not be the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament going on. I don't know if they're going to postpone it or not because of the 5 o'clock Portalarium party.
Do not know.
Yes. I do know that our great friend, Eclipsy, otherwise known as DJ Eclipse Maiden,
Eclipse Maiden,
may just jump on the airwaves a little earlier than 8 o'clock.
I believe we know that she's going to be party for the good folks to listen in, and she's going to be playing tunes for you while we're streaming live. So,
oh yeah, so
taking
unmedicated
requests from the
schizophrenia
offices as well. So for those folks who are down at the offices, they'll be able to request their favorite tunes while they are having their party.
All Christmas music, please.
You know, I asked that question, and we're gonna leave that up to them and what they request. I talked about that with Winfield prior to, and he's like, I guess we'll just let them, and we're gonna roll with it. So we'll be ready for anything, that's for sure.
Then the final event of the evening is going to be Striker Sparhawk's Happy Hour, which is probably going to be taking place at Barrick's house in...
My understanding that Happy Hour will be taking place and coincide with today's party, so we're going to have some fun down there with that as well.
Yep. Barrick's house in...
otherwise known as Spend Sparhawks Gold.
That's right. Waste all of his money because, hey, it's always awesome when you can get virtually drunk on someone else's dime. Yay.
That's right. Yeah, we actually need alcohol effects, and we know it's coming. We know it's coming.
Yeah, well, in-game alcohol is what? It's supposed to be 38 or 39.
I forget to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And,
So does that mean you drink so much that you wake up the next day and a barmaid inside of the tavern sits there and goes, "I'm pregnant," and you're like, "I don't remember nothing."
That's when you wake up next to that orc that you just don't remember taking.
Now that's an effect. That is definitely an effect.
That's what happens when you start drinking with the Shroud and the Avatar crew.
Orcs are hot.
I tell you, I don't know. I'm partial to the fawns myself. I don't know what it is about them.
You like to get hooved.
This is little ornery creatures in bed, you know.
He likes anything with a little horn.
Always got to chase them down. It's always good for the fight, you know.
It's a little hoof job.
Yeah, no, he's playing. It's just exciting. I don't know. But moving right along, it's that time of saying my thank yous to the good folks out there, and of course, yes, let's not forget SodaCon Austin 2017, and Indiana are proud sponsors of SodaCon 2017, happening in Austin. And of course, we're going going to be having a grand old time as we get down there. Oops, wrong image. Wrong image.
What'd you do?
I put the starting logo up there. I actually rolled with a starting image today, Jack.
No way. The thing that you've supposed to be done.
Flawless execution.
I tell you, the flawless execution. You better believe it.
So it's a soda con, so there'll be like Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, and Mountain Dew.
Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Mr. Pibb. Yeah, you know, the whole works.
I love a soda con.
Yeah. You'll see it all there. You'll be hearing all of it live on WRFB Radio Free Britannia, where you can catch lunch with Laz and Jack throughout the day, every day, as well as hourly news and other stuff on the radio. In-game, our newest sponsor, the Grimy Traders Auction House, because that trader just upped and left. You can't rely on him no more. Went over to the dark side and started his own stuff. Start an auction, free to sell your stuff and sign up. And of course, it is a buyer's premium. So check out GrimyTraders.com.
Try me graders?
Graders, that's right. Our good friends over at the Arkansshire and Markham Farms. And of course, thanks to Thexador Markham Grow, and of course, the continued support of NBNN. I love this shit. And Thex, you got to give me your address after the show today. We got something special out to you. So there's another extended thank you. Hey, we can do that. At least I used to be able to do that. I just get out the magic marker and sign a pair for you.
He's going to send you his used boxers.
That's right. We'll rough them up a little bit. We'll chase a couple fawns down for you while we're wearing them, and then get them signed.
Yeah, baby.
Our good friends over at the Britannia Mining Company want you to come on down to Market Road over at Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region off of Exeter Mines, for your mining and convenience, as well as your market shopping. If you need materials for all those goods you're crapping, go check out Market, located at Black Rock Cove. Our friend Jacob White over at SodaMap. SodaMap.com is truth, so says Lord British. And now the Navigator, your mini-map GPS for getting around the world in Shroud of the Avatar. Check it out. It is the hottest map item out there. Our friend Ben over at Relics by Rild. RelicsByRild.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. T-shirts, hats, patches, drink. Use the promo code NBNN. Get 10% off your purchase when you check out at RelicsByRild.com. And last but not least, Starr Place, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. Jack, take it away.
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Don't forget, check out our featured vendors, which include my stuff, the Arkansshire Markham Farms for all of your...
Not my stuff, his stuff.
My stuff, yeah.
His
my stuff,
right?
yeah.
I don't rate.
You need to put some stuff besides weddings and more by Laz. Weddings. Arkansshire Markham Farms for all of your cotton needs or any of the other growable items, including carrots and lemons. Sater's Stinky Sewer Shop with a multitude of different items, or Wolfdom's Shop for the cheese sign writing. Cheesy writing. Yes, and he's also got the wood. Don't forget, anything can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace, and each shop is a different player. So just like the newest vendor, which is Dread Pirates Gold, if you want to list your items on Shroud Marketplace, you just need to click on the register button and then click on vendor registration. Make sure that your email and your PayPal address are correct, and you can start listing your items. And anything Shroud related means anything Shroud related. Accounts,
that's right.
Game gold.
Anything.
And hats and bumper stickers.
That's right. NBNN hats and bumper stickers. Oops.
Well, they're available both on the nbnn.info site and Shroud Marketplace.
I know.
So
I love this shit. You can get your I love this shit. Yeah.
That's right. You can get your I love the shit bumper sticker. We'll have a new hat out. And of course, we have a hat out, I believe, on the other website.
The Shroud logo with the I love this shit and
that's right. The new updated logo.
I love this shit. It's
and
awesome.
Of course, this year we are adding Patreon rewards. Is that Richard walking by there?
I wasn't watching for that.
Yeah,
so,
don't know. That's somebody else coming in now, though. But meanwhile, we've got to go ahead and start wrapping it up for today. Was that Burning Toad in the green?
No, the black shirt that just walked out the door.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you guys mind if I make a quick announcement?
Go for it.
No, not at all. Make it quick.
Hey, I don't know if anybody saw the post in the marketplace forum about Iron Maiden. He just got diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. We have officially set up a GoFundMe account to help alleviate his chemo bills. It's on the general.
Very nice.
It's on the general forum. There's a link in Discord for people to go and contribute. He's a huge investor in the game. He's got about 7 accounts from Lord of the Manor down to Edelman. So we as a community are going to put together a GoFundMe and purchase those from him as a block, and then we're going to be doing a auction for those who participate in that GoFundMe campaign on the Shroud Marketplace. So we want to make sure to get the word out, help Iron Maiden. He definitely could use some help and support from the community. So
absolutely, and go ahead and let's get that link in the Discord for folks, and ahead and we'll delve into more of that, and we'll get more information out to the good folks on that.
Thanks so
but
much.
Meanwhile, we got to wrap it up for today, folks. We got a big party to get to and finish getting together and all the planning for. So we're going to go ahead and dip out of here for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
Oh, you know what? We forgot to thank somebody.
The most important people out there. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you for watching on Twitch, YouTube, hanging out with us in Discord, or listening on Radio Free Britannia.
Yeah, we got to remember those. Got NBNN. Stay tuned for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, and don't forget the party tonight, folks. We'll be live right here on NBNN. Have a great day, and we'll see you all in a little while.
Hurry up, Jack. Finger foods are all getting fingered.
I'm gonna so finger those foods. I'm gonna.
Don't forget to take pictures.
It's that mayonnaise. It's gonna be. I'm gonna put the mayonnaise all over everything. I'm all over that special sauce.
What about the mustard?
Very clear.